Have you ever found yourself wishing there were more hours in the day? It feels like no matter how hard we try to squeeze everything in, there's always something left undone. And for many of us, especially when we've got so many responsibilities or a little less energy than we used to, this can leave us feeling overwhelmed. But what if I told you that you don't need more time? You just need better habits to make the most of the time you already have. Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into some simple, time-saving habits that will help simplify your life. And I'm not talking about anything complicated or hard to stick with. These are small, practical changes that anyone can make. And I promise you'll see big results. It's about working smarter, not harder, and I want to help you do just that. Now, if you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life together. Let's start with the first habit, setting a simple morning routine. It might sound basic, but hear me out. How you start your day can completely shape how the rest of it goes. If you wake up feeling rushed or unprepared, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the tasks ahead. But if you take just 15 minutes in the morning to focus on a few simple things, like stretching, drinking a glass of water, or even just having a few moments of quiet reflection, you'll feel more centered. This doesn't have to be long or complicated. It's about starting your day with intention, setting the tone for a calmer, more productive routine. When you wake up with purpose, you won't feel like you're chasing the clock the whole day. And trust me, that feeling of control makes a huge difference. So, if you don't already have a morning routine, why not try one? Start small. Even if it's just 5 minutes to get grounded before diving into your day, you'll be surprised at how much it can simplify things. Next up, let's talk about automating the small stuff. Now, I know life can get busy. Appointments, bills, shopping, you name it. But there are so many things we can set on autopilot that take the mental load off our shoulders. For instance, paying bills online is a total game changer. No more worrying about deadlines or late fees. Set up automatic payments and you'll never have to think about it again. And it's not just about bills. Automating grocery shopping or meal planning can save you so much time and stress. Some grocery delivery services even allow you to create recurring orders, so you don't have to manually pick out the same items every week. Same goes for meal planning. There are apps that can create shopping lists and suggest recipes based on what you like, so cooking becomes something you look forward to, not a last-minute scramble. This is all about simplifying those repetitive tasks that eat up your time. When you take away the little distractions, you free yourself up for what truly matters. Trust me, it's a game changer. If you're finding these tips helpful so far, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more tips that'll keep you living your best life. Now that we've covered setting a morning routine and automating some of the smaller tasks, let's move on to something else that can really make your life easier: creating a clutter-free space. This might not sound like a time-saving habit at first, but hear me out. When your environment is messy or disorganized, it can drain your energy and make it harder to focus. And when your mind is preoccupied with clutter, it becomes harder to make decisions and stay productive. Taking a few minutes each day to tidy up, whether it's putting away clothes, cleaning your kitchen, or just clearing off your desk, can make a big difference in how much mental energy you have. You don't need to go on a full-blown cleaning spree every day, but a little tidying up can help you feel more in control and less stressed. You'll also find it's easier to locate things when you need them, which, let's face it, saves a ton of time. Think about how much easier it is to work or relax in a clean, organized space. The simple act of keeping things tidy allows your mind to focus on what really matters. instead of constantly worrying about the mess. So, create a habit of tidying up for just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Over time, you'll find that you don't have to work as hard to keep things organized, and that extra bit of clarity will make your days feel much more manageable. Now, let's talk about batching tasks. This is another time-saving habit that can really make your life easier. Have you ever noticed how much time we waste when we switch between tasks constantly? Every time you change focus, your brain needs a moment to readjust, and that takes time. But if you group similar tasks together, you'll be amazed at how much more efficiently you can get things done. For example, instead of checking your email every few minutes throughout the day, set aside specific times to go through them all at once. Or if you have errands to run, try to do them all in one go instead of making separate trips. This is called batching, and it helps you save time by limiting interruptions and keeping you in the same mental mode for longer. Another great example of batching is meal prep. If you spend a few hours one day preparing meals for the week, you'll save yourself a lot of time on busy days when you'd otherwise be scrambling to cook something. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Even just chopping vegetables ahead of time can make a huge difference when you're ready to cook. So, take a few hours to batch your tasks, and you'll free up more time in the long run. We've covered the power of creating a clutter-free space and batching tasks. Let's dive into something that can't be overlooked when we're talking about saving time. Prioritizing your health with small daily actions. It might sound a little counterintuitive. After all, how can taking care of your health possibly save you time? But the truth is, when you take care of your body, you actually free up more time in the long run by preventing health issues that could take up much more of your day later on. The key here is consistency. You don't need to spend hours at the gym or prepare elaborate meals every day. It's about making small, sustainable choices that fit into your routine. Start with something as simple as drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. Hydration has a huge impact on your energy levels, and it's one of the easiest habits to adopt. You can even add a slice of lemon for some extra benefits. Trust me, this simple act of drinking water can set a positive tone for your day and help you feel more alert. Another small but powerful health habit is getting enough sleep. I know, sleep can sometimes feel like something we don't have enough time for, but getting a good night's rest actually helps you save time the next day. When you're well rested, you're more focused, more productive, and less likely to get distracted or feel drained. Prioritizing sleep might even allow you to get through your day with more energy, meaning you don't need to spend as much time resting or recovering later on. And don't forget about movement. It doesn't have to be an intense workout session. A simple 10-minute walk or a few stretches can do wonders for your energy and your mood. When you take care of your body with daily movement, you'll feel better physically. And that translates into having more time and energy for everything else. The best part? You can fit these small activities into your day without feeling like you need to sacrifice anything else. Now, let's talk about the power of saying no. If you're anything like me, you might feel guilty sometimes for turning things down. Whether it's invitations, extra responsibilities, or tasks that don't align with your priorities, it can be tough to say no. But here's the thing. Saying no is one of the most powerful time-saving habits you can develop. When you learn to say no to the things that don't serve you, you open up space for the things that truly matter. This doesn't mean you have to be rude or reject everything that comes your way. It's about learning to set boundaries. When you say no, you're protecting your time, energy, and mental well-being. So next time someone asks you to do something that doesn't fit with your priorities or values, give yourself permission to say no. Trust me, it's a game changer. We've covered a lot of ground today, from setting a morning routine to automating tasks, decluttering your space, and prioritizing your health. These are all simple habits that, when combined, can transform the way you manage your time and energy. And I hope you're feeling inspired to try them out in your own life. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Small steps, taken consistently, lead to big changes. So give yourself grace and know that even the tiniest improvements can make a huge difference over time. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Or maybe you already have a time-saving habit that works wonders for you. Drop a comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more content that will help you live your best life. Here's to living your best life at any age, with time-saving habits that simplify your days and give you more space to enjoy the things you love. Thanks for watching, and remember, you've got this. Let's make every day count.